executed in the worst way, but it was with the best intention.
Okay, this court hearing is now in session. We are going over the case between the Williams and the Strongholds. Stronghold family, could you please explain the day that your granddaughter disappeared?
Yes, this is quite emotional for us. We have Kimmy, who's 15 years old, who raised our granddaughter, and she had approached us that she did not want to take her finals for freshman year, and we told her that without doing that, she could not graduate. We weren't pushing, but we were advising her because it's best for her future. Mm-hmm. And the day after that, we did not see her for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow. And did you hear from her within these 2 weeks at all?
Nothing.
Wow.
So we contacted the police. We had the neighborhood watch out. We finally did go to their search and rescue teams. Mm-hmm. There were helicopters, and this went on, and we were sick about it. I mean, it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible because you don't know if they're kidnapped, if they're somewhere sick. It was a horrible situation.
Was there anything in your mind where you thought you might know where she was or why this behavior came to be from finals? Was there anything happening before that day that triggered any warning of this sort of behavior?
No, the only thing is that she's coming into her own world at 15, so she thought she knew the best for herself, and so she was getting a little bit more assertive with us, which we allow it because that's how you grow. But that was the only thing. That was all.
Yeah, that was it.
One conversation regarding the violence.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. And at this time, were you aware of Kimmy's relationship with the Williams' son?
Yes.
You were aware? Mm-hmm. And how long had they been dating at that time of her disappearance?
Through the summer and part of the school year, so it was about 7 months.
7 months.
They knew each other well, including the family.
Yeah. And they were, would you say they were in love, young love at that time?
Oh, yes. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
A nice, yeah. I felt safe when she was with him and with the family.
And so after the 2 weeks of searching tirelessly for your granddaughter, unbeknownst to you, we find granddaughter at said Williams' house. And I would love the Williams family to explain your side of the story as to how Kimmy, their granddaughter, got to your house in the first place and how long she was there. Can you speak up, please? I cannot hear.
I don't even know where to begin. You see this kid telling you all these stories about how she feels threatened, abused, misunderstood, unsafe within her household. So then you propose to her some sort of plan to try to help.
Your Honor, my wife allowed for them to stay, and I was not aware of this time. And we realized how much difficulty this caused.
You're aware that Kimmy was staying under your roof the entire 2-week duration that the police are out looking for her, there are community search parties looking for her, helicopters searching for her. So much of the taxpayer dollars are going towards the search for young Kimmy, and meanwhile, she's in your house, and Miss Williams, you were aware of this the entire 14 days?
It was over for her own good, okay? For her own good, and our son, and their future together, they were fine. For once, I felt like they were safe.
Had
from
she
these
ever,
monsters
had she
of
ever,
theirs,
ever shown any kind of abuse? Had she ever complained? Had she ever?
She never showed, but she would always say, and I believed her because I was once that girl. I was once 15. I saw myself in her. What would anyone do?
So you're saying you didn't see any markings of abuse, any?
Exactly. That's why I did not want to bring it up to the police, because it would start, questioning and everything. Is like, we have no proof, but I just had the intuition in me, almost this like motherly instinct, it would be telling me. So I believed her. I knew that was the case, and I had to absolutely save her right there and then, even if it meant keeping her away for a while.
If your son had gone missing for 2 weeks, what would you do?
You were harboring a child knowing that her family is now looking for her day after day, and you're just keeping quiet on that information? That does not feel like a motherly intuition to me at all, speaking as a mother.
Okay, listen, I see where you're coming from with this. However, don't try to put me in the same line of kidnappers or villains.
I didn't even use the word kidnapper yet, you just used it.
The girl is fine. She's more than fine. She's happy. She seemed happy. Tell her what.
Yeah, Mr. Williams, so you're claiming to not be aware of the situation that Kimmy was staying at your house for 14 days, and you're telling me that your wife was aware the whole time and did not disclose?
Yes, Your Honor. Until Kimberly showed up, I was not aware that we were anywhere near her at that time.
And it's from my understanding.
The whole time. You're at home all the time. How am I supposed to understand what's going on?
It's my understanding as well, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Stronghold family, that the police went to the Williams house every day within the 14-day duration to search for your granddaughter, and they did not find her until the 14th day in the storage closet.
Correct.
Well, somebody's got to do their job, but if they were really trying to find.
So you're telling me, Ms. Williams, that you allowed police in your house day after day for 14 days straight, and you were able to sit on your tongue that there was a kid hiding in your storage unit, the kid that they're looking for?
Maybe I was testing police in that time. Maybe I was trying to see how good of a police we have in town, and apparently it's not that good, and there's clearly some improvements that need to still take place.
That is not your responsibility, ma'am,
right
at
there,
all.
and yet it was overlooked, and I just felt like I was fulfilling some kind of mission there. I'm so sorry.
Have you even apologized to the family? Because I feel like...
What?
For what? For harboring their granddaughter? They weren't even aware of the situation. You're lying day after day when the police are coming to your house to investigate.
Somebody's gonna try to press charges. It's just...
Are you serious? We're here right now to press charges.
The girl is safe because of me and her family and her son and what he has done for her. You have no right to be telling me all these things. You guys are in the wrong here.
Okay. I think that there is a delusional party in the room, and it is you. Please, Mr. Williams, can you explain your thought process behind your wife's actions? What do you think now, knowing what you know after this 14-day kidnapping that ensued?
Your Honor, I wish I could justify my wife's actions. I believe she was under the best of intentions. And because of the familiarity with Kimberly and our family, everything seems to be justified under her pretenses, but it was under the wrong execution, and I feel like she's sorry. And
I am genuinely. I am sorry. I feel like this was just executed in the worst way, but it was with the best intention. And if somebody could just see that and be grateful for once and notice and.
I don't think the word grateful has any play here, but I would like you to apologize to the Stronghold family face to face. Look at them in the eye and tell them that you're sorry for harboring their granddaughter.
I'm sorry. I don't deserve this. Our family does not deserve it. I'm so sorry. There's nothing else I could.
You are not the victim. You were not the victim. Drop the victim card and apologize. Okay, wow. I think I've heard enough. Miss Williams, I am sentencing you to 5 years for your kidnapping. The Williams family will also be responsible for restitution of $15,000 that it took for the county to search for this child while you are harboring her in your home. So you will be responsible for the search and rescue team for the responsibility of harboring an underage child. This court is adjourned.